Hello everyone, and welcome back to Sign Language Worship. My name is Mandy, and I'm so glad that you are here. Sign Language Worship is a YouTube channel dedicated to teaching you how to use sign language in order to worship our Lord and Savior. This week I'll be grabbing another song off that request list, and we will be learning how to sign You Say by Lauren Daigle. So we're going to do this one in 3 parts. Today I'm going to teach you all the verses. The first one is a little longer, and then there's 2 short ones. Tomorrow we will learn the chorus and we'll do a walkthrough of everything, and then day 3 we will sign with the music. So we'll get started right away, but remember, I am left-handed. That means if you are right-handed, you're going to mirror my sign. If you look below the video, you will find a link to print out the lyrics. Very helpful. For instance, myself will be referring to them a lot today. And last but not least, please consider subscribing to the channel. Okay, so let's start from the top. I keep fighting voices in my mind that say I'm not enough. Okay, so in this particular chorus, because the singer is talking about lyrics, but you're feeling really discouraged, you want to make sure that you're displaying that in your body language as well as your facial expressions. Okay, so I keep fighting. So we're going to do I continue. Okay, so you don't have to sign I or point to yourself if you want, but this is continue. Okay, so you have 2 thumbs up on their sides, and you kind of push it out with your thumbs touching. Okay, I continue fighting. Okay, you're making 2 fists, fighting. Sometimes you'll also see fighting like this. Both are acceptable to do, okay? And then voices, you're gonna make a V coming up, okay? You can do it with your dominant hand, or you can do it with both hands, okay? But that's a voice. And then in my mind, so in my mind, you're gonna be pointing here, okay? Point to your forehead. In my mind, that's say, okay? Say. So your index finger coming out from your mouth, that's say, I'm not enough. So not, you can point, if you have time, you can point to yourself, but not is like this. Okay, so a thumbs up coming out from your chin, and you're shaking your head no, not, and then enough, you have a cup with your non-dominant hand, you're kind of saying, whoa, enough, okay? There's enough in there, I don't need any more. I know, it's a long line. Let's practice. I keep fighting voices in my mind that say I'm not enough. Okay, again, I keep fighting voices in my mind that say I'm not enough. One more time. I keep fighting voices in my mind that say I'm not enough. Every single lie that tells me I will never measure up. Okay, so this is a sign for every. Okay, so you have 2 thumbs up, and you take your dominant thumbs up and you kind of rub against your fingers here. Okay, every, and then lie. So for lie, you either have a flat B across your chin, or you're pointing, but you're pointing sideways. Okay, that's lie. I've seen it both ways, so you do it whichever way you've learned it first, because that's how you're going to be most familiar. Okay, lie that tells me I will never measure up. Okay, so never is like the top of a question mark. Never, and then measure up, we're going to do close. Okay, this is a sign for close, but in this case we're talking about like measure up to a heavenly standard, so we're going to kind of flip it and do it on the vertical. Okay, measure up, measure up. Okay, let's try that from the top. Okay, I keep fighting voices in my mind that say I'm not enough. Every single lie that tells me I will never measure up. Okay, and then am I more than just the sum of every high and every low? So this is a question, right? So you're like, in your body language, you want to be like, is this the case? I don't know. Okay, am I more? So am I more? So you have all your fingers kind of coming together. This is a really popular sign that they teach babies. Okay, do you want more? Okay, am I more, and then some. So for some, you have your fingers all spread and you bring them together like this. We're kind of twisting them, okay? Some. The sum of every, and then high, you're gonna take an H and do it high, okay? Every high, and then every, and then low, okay? You're just showing with your hand, low. Let's try that from the top, okay? Am I more than just the sum of every high and every low? I don't know, okay? When you see me sign, you're gonna see me adding like, it's a question, I don't know. Remind me once again just who I am because I need to know. So remind, you're gonna take your hand kind of in a bent form and tap it on your non-dominant hand, okay? Remind. Remind me, and then again, once again, that back or bent hand, again, okay? Again, of who I am. So who, you kind of have your index finger making that question sign here at your chin, okay? Who, and then I am. So whenever there's an I am, you have your hand bent like this and you kind of down the middle of your chest, okay? I am. So remind me again of who I am because I need to know. This is a sign for because. You can leave because out though. I know there is a lot of vocab in this verse, so that is a sign you can leave out. Because I need to know. I need. So once again, you have a fist with your index finger out and bent, need. I need to know. Now remember the difference between think and know. When you think something, it's a single finger. When you know something, it's multiple fingers. Okay, because I need to know. First verse, I know it's a lot. The good news is the second and third verse are much shorter. Okay, let's try it from the top. Just stick with it, you'll get there, okay? I keep fighting voices in my mind that say I'm not enough. Every single lie that tells me I will never measure up. Am I more than just the sum of every high and every low? Remind me once again of who I am because I need to know. And let's try that again. I keep fighting voices. So instead of keep there, if that's too much for you, you can just say I'm fighting voices, okay? I'm fighting. You can leave that out if you need to. Okay, so I am fighting voices in my mind that say I'm not enough. Every single lie that tells me I will never measure up. Am I more than just the sum of every high and every low? Okay, and then remind me again just who I am because I need to know. Okay, should we maybe try it one more time? I know this is the biggest part of the song aside from the chorus. So we'll do it one more time before we go on to those other ones, okay? I keep fighting voices in my mind that say I'm not enough. Every single lie that tells me I will never measure up. Am I more than just the sum of every high and every low? And then remind me again just who I am because I need to know. Okay, and then it goes on to that chorus, which we will learn tomorrow. And then, okay, so number 2, the only thing that matters now is everything you think of me. So the only thing, so only, okay, when something is alone, okay, so you have your index finger up from a fist and you kind of flip it around. So start fingers out and then end fingers in, okay? The only thing, okay? Your hand is flat, just thing. Okay, and then matters. So for matters, it's important. When something is important, it's those worthy hands, okay? We've signed it always as worthy, but that's important, okay? Important. So you're making Fs, you start here on your side and you bring your fingers together, okay? I think that's worthy now is everything you think of me. So for everything, you have two kind of thumbs up. You hit your dominant one against your non-dominant one and then go out like that, okay? Everything. Everything. Everything you think of me. You think of me. Okay, so let's try that from the top. The only thing that matters now is everything you think of me. In you, I find my worth. In you, I find my identity. So, in you can do in, but you probably don't have time. In you, I find, okay? So find is you're picking something up and conveniently making an F, okay? In you, I find my, and then worth, that's the same as importance, okay? Making those Fs, then coming around to touch them, worth. And then in you, I find my, and then identity, you have your non-dominant hand here, up like this, and you're gonna make an I in front of it, okay? I'll bring it closer so you can see it. There you go, okay? Identity, so tap it twice. Okay, let's try second verse. That's it, I know. The second and third verse are nice and short. Okay, so the only thing that matters now is everything you think of me. And then in you, I find my worth. In you, I find my worth. In you, I find my identity. Let's try that from the top of verse 2 again, okay? The only thing that matters now is everything you think of me. In you, I find my worth. In you, I find my identity. Okay, one more time, and then we're gonna go on to verse 3. Okay? The only thing that matters now is everything you think of me. In you, I find my worth. In you, I find my identity. Okay, so number 3, taking all I have and now laying it at your feet. So when you take something, okay, you grab it, taking all I have, so taking everything, and laying it at your feet. So I'm gonna do sacrifice here, okay? So for that, you're gonna take S's. It's kind of like you have something that you really care about, and then you give it up to God, okay? You have something that you really care about, you're making S's, and then you give it to God, okay? Sacrifice. Sacrifice at, okay, at your feet. Or you can just do your feet, okay? You're pointing down, point exactly to your feet, okay? So let's try that line again. So taking all I have and I'm laying it at your feet. Taking all I have and laying it at your feet. You have every failure, God. You have every victory. So when something belongs to God, open hand, right? You have every, and then failure, you have your non-dominant hand like this, and you kind of shoot your finger across with just your index finger, okay? That's failure. So you have every failure. God is a B down the middle of your face, okay? You have every failure, God. And then you have every, and then victory. So for victory, I've seen also people just do V's around like this, but I learned it as you kind of like grab the win, victory. Okay, so you can do it either way. Victory or just victory like that, okay? Let's try verse 3 from the top, okay? That's all, everything we're learning today, okay? So I know it's a lot, but just practice, you'll get there. Okay, so taking all I have and laying it at your feet. You have every failure, God. You have every victory or victory, depending on your preference, okay? Let's try that again. Taking all I have and laying it at your feet. You have every failure, God. You have every victory. One last time, okay? Taking all I have and now laying it at your feet. You have every failure, God. You have every victory. Okay? Who's feeling really brave and wants to put all three together? Okay, let's do it. Take a deep breath. I'm gonna take a little drink of water because I'm a little parched. Okay, here we go. I keep fighting voices in my mind that say I'm not enough. Every single lie that tells me I will never measure up. Am I more than just the sum of every high and every low? Remind me again just who I am because I need to know. Okay, that was number one. And we have the chorus. And number two, the only thing that matters now is everything you think of me. In you I find my worth. In you I find my identity. Okay, and then it goes on to the chorus again. And then number three, taking all I have and laying it at your feet. You have every failure, God. You have every victory. Okay, so practice that as many times as you need to. And when you're ready, tomorrow, go on to that next video. We're gonna learn how to sign the chorus and we're gonna walk through everything and put it all together. Hope wherever you are healthy and you are well. And I'll see you in the next video. Bye. Now to him who is able to do far more than we can ask or imagine according to the power within us. God gave us the power to change the world. And I just pray that you go and show God's love this week. And we'll see you next week for another song. Bye.